Listen, if there's any thirsty dudes listening to this, before you hit that donation button, before you send that Cash App, remember, sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes on the other side of that camera is a hobbit.
I want to rewatch the Shrek movies also, because...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Where the fuck did Shrek come from?
Out of Harry Potter.
From Harry Potter to Shrek. That's horrible.
I just like the part where he was like, males, send me your twerking videos.
Yes.
That made my week.
Yeah. The report said he smoked a marijuana blunt. Ingested a marijuana blunt. And because of the said marijuana blunt, he broke into an elementary school and proceeded to rub shit on the wall. He was just bottomless.
He had a t-shirt on.
He was full Winnie the Pooh.
Poppers are used to relax the bunghole. So
she was on Mars somewhere, like backing it up on an alien or some shit. She just left Houston.
If you gave me something like the ugly, I mean, Patrick's just dumb. But if you gave me something, friend, I'm probably gonna be mad at you for a little bit too. Now, depends on what you're giving me. Now, hold up. It's just not dismiss Patrick's feelings.
Some people would say that's tacky.
I'd be like, fuck you. That's part of my damn condition.
To you and you and you and you too. It's another motherfucking episode.
You too.
You
can't
and
be
you and you and you too.
Bono.
You can't summon Bono.
I don't know fucking Bono.
First of all, number two only. Okay.
Wait, does
The
every episode
biggest
of Fiend
number
Fix
two.
come with
What is he, a Scottishman?
free
Is he Scottish?
Bono?
He's Scottish, right?
Yes.
Mm.
You get a free Bono CD
Bono's
every
Scottish,
episode. I don't fucking know. Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe
So
he Italian. I don't fucking
He's
know.
definitely not fucking. I'll tell you that right fucking now. He definitely
Maybe Irish.
No, I think he's Scottish.
That would explain
Is
a
he
lot.
Australian?
Per South Park. Per
I think he's
South Park,
Scottish.
I'm pretty sure he's Scottish.
I think he's Scottish.
What is this information based off of?
Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
And not being able to trust him.
Well, you
Can't
know,
trust him.
he's a big number two. I'm a big number two. We're all number
He is
two.
a big number two.
But
He's
this
big.
is number 5
They're
this season.
Irish.
Oh, he's Irish?
They're
He's
Irish.
Irishman?
Yep, they're Irish.
I apologize to the Scotsman.
For slandering them with
However,
some U2 shit.
You still can't trust the
Anyways.
Irishman. Can't trust him.
And-
Let's go.
Anyways, it's season 5, episode 21.
One.
21.
Episode 21?
And it's
I
21.
don't think it's 21.
It is.
Where did all those extra H's come from?
It's Juan. It's a J. It's not an H. Sorry.
Where did the extra J and U come from?
We Mexican.
And the A and the N.
I'm
and
glad
one.
you asked.
This is
but-
our over the border episode.
And one.
So glad you asked. So actually, this is our.
We got a throwback playing in the background.
Oh, there's a musky boy loose.
We have the musky boy.
Anyways, you know what? We're gonna suppress this. This is the first episode of the year, right? Like I was gonna do a hot mics for last week. We were supposed to record last week on the 1st. We didn't. It didn't happen. It's fine. We were celebrating people. It was a great day. We had fun. Hope you did too.
The boys'
bitch.
birthdays last week.
2 big boys' birthdays. So, you know,
Black Mitch,
big boss.
Big boss.
You know,
Lord
all
Locke.
the BBs.
Lord Locke.
So many BBs were born, you know, on that week, last week.
Living that good life.
Yes.
It's 22. It's episode 22.
BB stands for
You
bear.
guys are 22.
It's episode 22.
BB stands for
You're
bear
22
back and
years old
fur,
now?
right?
No,
And you're 22 years old? Wow, how do you
I'll
feel
be
being 22?
I'll be 22, but this is episode 22.
Oof. I wish I was 22. My back would feel so much better.
Maybe not. It could still be bad.
Especially if I was BBing bare backing.
Barebacking?
If he was
Bare
barebacking.
backing.
Big backing?
I don't
Big
know.
Bix.
I don't know if barebacking's gonna make your back feel any better. Because if you're bareback and they ain't got that condom feel on, they might tear your shit up, boy.
I mean,
Allegedly,
if we were barebacking, I'd hope they'd be gentle.
initially.
Yeah, maybe only at first. But anyway, so here we are. We're bareback and we're here. It's episode 22. Feeling 22.
Can we be
Like a
back?
motherfucking Taylor Swift bitch.
Not like never like a Taylor Swift bitch ever.
Yeah, let's not.
Flip my hair.
Oh,
And moving on. I'm Kthanxbyeeee&lt. It's Fiendcast. We are season 5. We are here. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. There's other people sitting at the table with me. Also, I guess maybe I should introduce them. You know who they are. It's the same people, mostly, kind of. We got Black Mitch.
bum 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 bum. Black Mitch coming at you, coming with the Diamond Express, living life, living big. Oh, here we go,
Whoa.
we bussin'.
Bussin'.
We bussin'.
Bussin'. The fucking face I draw is making out the bussin'.
I like the hype. I like the hype meaning, but bussin's disgusting. Bro.
Bitch, we bussin'.
You don't,
Bro,
you don't like a
have
little...
you guys ever been in the moment somebody's like bust that nut?
Never.
That's so aggressive. It's so aggressive.
I don't
So,
want anyone to
I
ever
think-
say that.
Yo,
I think
bustin'
I
nut.
may have
Not to,
said that.
don't say that to me.
Bust his nut.
Fuck yeah, bust that
About
nut.
No, don't tell me to bust a nut.
Go
I mean,
ahead,
if you
bust that nut.
Not. I want you to come bust that nut.
Bust
just,
that fucking
just
nut.
erupt that nut.
blow a blood vessel in your fucking nut.
You know, like a bus full of children. Yeah, you bust that nut.
Bust that
Bust
nut.
that nut.
Bust.
Oh, God, so intense.
You're the squirrel and I'm the bus. You keep that nut and I'm gonna bust it. Ugh.
Bust it, baby.
Oh, that's forever and after. That's my sexual. That's my roar. Be
That's
like,
my-
I'm bussin'.
I don't believe you.
You see those kids from over in the next town over? I'm bussin'.
Bust it.
I don't think that's okay. I don't think
That's gonna get me on a list,
you've
honestly.
been approved.
I said the words kids too many times in that sentence.
One too many times with bust it is fucking too many.
Bussin'. It's like a magnet school up in here.
I don't like
We
what's happening.
bussin'.
Bust it.
I don't condone this.
Okay, wait. So would bursting be better?
Oh no, bursting sounds awful.
Bursting sounds way worse because you're
When you
enunciating.
add the enunciation of the
Bursting?
R.
It
I'm
makes
coming
it-
over here and bursting.
The more syllables you add, the fucking worse it is. That's a rule.
I am bursting.
I'm busting. Busting?
Bursting.
No.
What if you
Nah.
stutter a
Damn,
little
why you
bit?
yelling in the mic?
You might be right. Busting's still fucking aggressive, bro.
But
Bust.
bursting is way worse.
I think
figure.
it depends on who it's coming from.
That's true.
I
Morgan
don't
Freeman.
know. I don't know, because that's still an aggressive word. You really just think about it.
When you add,
I feel like it's more aggressive if it's coming from a female.
Bust that nut. Yeah, yeah.
Which one, bursting or busting?
Busting. Bust that nut.
Enunciation onto the,
What if she got a really high pitched voice too? Like I'm busting. Oh, here to go. I'm a busting.
I'm busting my nut. No.
If someone
Get
said,
ready.
I'm about to bust versus I'm about to burst, you know, there is a difference.
I prefer burst as personally as a person who enjoys the properness of the English language, I prefer burst. If you're gonna say it properly, bitch. I don't care if you're in the passion.
Bust is a word.
I understand that bust is a word, but burst is more
Appropriate.
Is more appropriate. It's more appropriate word.
So you rather somebody say burst than bust?
I'm bursting.
I'm about to burst
If
on
I'm-
them,
if
on
I'm
them
fucking
lips.
if I'm fucking you and say
you.
if I'm fucking you and you say I'm about to bust a nut,
Versus, I'm about to burst on them balls.
I made a mistake. I'm about to bust a nut over. Oh, I'm about to burst. I get that.
Nah. Burst sounds.
I'm about to burst.
I prefer burst.
Burst sounds like
That's not a nigga
that
about to blow
sounds
up.
dangerous. Yeah, like I'm about to burst on them balls. Like
Burst
no,
is
please
like
don't.
Burst is like explode. Bust means like nigga. I might pull out a gun. What the fuck does that mean? Are you about to shoot me? Because I'm halfway to coming right now. Am I about to get shot?
I can't defend
I'm about to
myself when
start
I'm about
busting
to
up in
come.
here. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't trust it. It's too hood. It's too hood. Is it? I'm sorry. Am I moving?
I don't know.
It's too hood for me. I ain't moving.
Oh, who doing it?
Who's bursting?
Who fucking?
I ain't moving.
Is it me?
It may be you. You may be bursting.
Yeah,
It's
is
you. You bursting.
You're the culprit the whole
Oh.
time.
Don't take the mic,
It's
damn.
me. I'm busting at him.
And as soon as you,
What
as
is-
soon as
ugh.
you
That's what I'm
pronounce
saying,
them
bro.
bees, it shakes it.
I just had to confirm
We
again. Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, it's definitely you.
It's me.
You burst in this podcast.
Bow,
Burst.
bow, 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 bitch! I'm busting at him. That's a Waka Flocka Saint. Waka
He's
Waka
talking about-
Flocka
he talking about-
flame
Saint.
song.
He's
Saint
talking about
Waka.
shooting too, and that's why it's too aggressive.
It's a great song.
You can't be.
I can't be worried
Burst.
about getting shot if my dick's out and hard.
That might give you a hell of a
I think
fucking-
you should actually
that
be
might
more
be a
worried.
different type of orgasm at that point.
I think you
though.
should be more worried if your dick is out and also hard
I do
because
what
if you get shot in the dick?
I do lots of types of play, but
There's multiple sexes.
You don't think it's like
No.
You don't think you get off like if you was fucking. You don't think you get off like if you was fucking, and then like the nigga like take a gun out and like fire that shit off like right next to your head.
No, you're gonna get tinnitus. There's nothing sexy about hearing loss.
You're just hearing ringing.
Sir, I don't know how your body works, but the way my body works, with my flight or fight responses, whether
your
I'm
human-
whether I'm gonna run or I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face, that doesn't work well with me coming at the same time
Yeah, but
simultaneously.
what if she only
so,
can come?
No.
Okay,
What if she
first
can
of all,
only come through black eyes?
hold on. You can't sit here and act like you don't.
Black guys or black eyes? I don't do the
Both?
race. I don't do the race play.
You can't sit here and act like you ain't told us last week or maybe just the week before. I don't know. You was out here driving on the goddamn highway, jerking meat. So it's like,
Did I have a-
I mean, if you
Did I have
can
a
do
gun?
that-
Did I have a gun or a knife to my fucking head? Like, what are we talking about here? What were we just talking about?
Jerking it at 60 miles an
'Cause
hour
I'm
is
no.
I
totally
feel like
different.
it's still risky.
No, I'm being honest. I forgot because I'm drunk. What were we just talking about?
Something about some shit.
We're talking about
gun.
bussing.
A special type
Gross.
of nut busting involving a firearm being fired off near you.
I will only do gunplay if the gun's not loaded.
Well, what's the fun of that?
Excuse me?
You gotta have one in the chamber at least.
At least one.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
well, my
makes
friend,
it interesting.
my friend Jared died playing Russian roulette, so I don't really play that fucking shit with guns, so
Oh.
I'm good on that. That was like 19 years old, so I'm good.
That's depressing, and I'm very sorry to hear that about
I'm
Jared.
good on that.
I won't. I won't.
That's
tell
not a
any
game
jokes
that I
about
would
it.
ever play.
No,
Because it's literally not a game I would ever play.
It's not
Like, it's
enough
just-
for me.
That's
No,
a terrible
yeah,
game.
no. That's what we're discussing. No danger and fight or flight does not make me come harder.
So wait, were you also playing this game?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, I mean
Back to Danger Nut.
that's fine. Okay, would you ever play that game?
I think that goes back to C column A.
No, it doesn't. Did he and would he are two different things.
That's correct, because I can't I'm not,
Just because you did doesn't mean you would again.
I'm not telling him myself. I don't know what the statute of limitations is, so the answer is I'm not answering that. Fifth Amendment, if I did do it, but if I would do it, nowadays, no, I would not do it.
Understandable. Anybody here at this table that would play the game?
What are the stakes? Is it just
Your
for
life.
not dying?
Your entire life.
No, we're saying what do you get when you win?
Yeah.
You don't get anything. You just get
that's
to
a
live.
Shitty game. Nah, I'm
You
not.
get the rush of like, oh wow, I didn't actually die.
Unless I'm in Vietnam, nah.
So the answer is absolutely no, because why?
There ain't no gain.
What
I
would be
ain't
the point of
bussing.
I got the same thing that I had currently.
Yeah.
Great. And by playing this, I risk something that I don't have currently, and I can't reverse. Oh,
You get a new perspective on life.
I don't feel like I need to do that to get a new perspective.
When you have a near-death experience, it changes the way that you think, at least for a little bit. You appreciate the things that you have more. You appreciate your life more because of the realization of you being able to lose it. The issue right now with all the convenience and everybody is that they're getting everything that they want right away, and nobody is fucking dealing with their goddamn mortality. You're
Here's the thing.
distracted too much. You're distracted too much.
So, unfortunately for me, I've dealt with my mortality, and I'm still dealing with it. I like to have, I had what I like to call a existential crisis that just I'm slowly, still getting out of to this day. But it probably started when I hit like 22, so it's been about like 3 years. Where, dealing with my mortality has definitely been a thing.
Oh, wait, 28.
Thinking about, like, oh, wow, I am a thing that exists and will sometime not. Like, it's a whole ordeal. Not going to get into it. Don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But I will say, it didn't necessarily take me going through that or like dealing with that issue to appreciate my life. I've always really just kind of appreciated existing and just like my experiences and the things that I can do and like, wow, this is really cool. But I think at that particular point it just kind of like something like clicked, like this is temporary. Like this is all I can really remember about existence. Like this is it. This is all I know. I don't know any other type of existence. Maybe I do, but can't recollect it. So this is gonna end. And it fucking stresses me out. It stresses me out. It really
shit
fucking
that keeps you up all night. Like, oh man.
Start waking up to pee more in the middle of the night. Your bones start cracking fucking more when you get up. You're gonna feel
no,
it,
I mean, and then also the thing is like when I think about even the fact of making it to 25 years of age, like there are people who literally didn't make it to 1. There are people who haven't made it to 6 months. Like
yeah, but they just sucked at the game.
fucking dead.
Nah.
Yeah, it's nobody
polio.
else.
What the fuck?
It's
Get out of
nobody
here.
else's fault that they got SIDS. I mean, roll over, baby.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Stop it. Okay, that's not
Don't
what I'm
let-
trying to
Don't
say.
let the
Not
cat
that
settle
hard.
on your face. You just move that cat off your face.
Use all of your
Try.
baby strength
Try
and
for once.
fucking
Yeah.
persevere.
Yeah, I don't know. What
This is your
what do you-
first test. This is your first test as a human.
Use the
What
momentum
do
of
you
the
do?
weight of that head. That's Darwinism at its finest.
Yeah, what do you think them babies on the Sahara are doing fucking 25 million years ago?
That baby didn't deserve to make
Well,
it.
that's also something is like, because, people, and I want us to have a femcast soon. I need to get my gals together.
Get them together.
But,
That's
this is something,
sexist.
bitch, listen, we have had femcast. We didn't have a femcast last season, but we need to have one this season
I agree.
before it ends. Okay?
That's sexist.
I don't care. Write a motherfucking letter.
All right, cool. Well, we're gonna have
Anyway.
The femmes can't read
We're
it.
gonna have a dude cast where your ass
Don't
is not
read it.
allowed here.
There have been dude cast.
That's because you don't show up.
That's not true.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that. Don't look over here. I don't want to get shot.
Don't act like you're not.
You know
invited.
your answers.
Don't act like you're not invited because of the Femcast. You don't show up, sucker.
Spaceboy got a gun. Don't put us in this situation.
All right, Femcast.
I am blasting.
She bussin'.
She bust.
You can
Bust.
you can burst, but you can't bust.
About to bust.
You can't even say bust without getting a deeper voice.
She
say
on
bust.
3-round
Say
burst.
bust. Say bust without getting a deeper voice in the middle.
Nah.
Bust.
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 She
Why
got
is it so aggressive?
Bust.
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 You say it too hard.
Bust.
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 Which is also breast, right?
Yeah.
Bust.
She
That's
breasting.
bust.
Why is breast called bust?
Bust.
'Cause there's
Your
all
boost. What is a bustier?
A
Huh?
bustier is the bra.
No, I know what a bustier is, but I'm like saying, what is that word? What are we
It's
doing?
France.
It's French,
What's up, France?
and it means a holder.
Bitch, this America.
It means a holder or lifter for your bust.
This is boobs.
What just happened?
Some linguistics.
What just happened? You just gave me the most Florida answer. Did you just say this is boobs to me? Is that what just happened? Okay.
She just wants you to know.
Nah, that ain't what you said.
These is boobs.
You said
yo.
this is boobs.
This just in CNN. This just in. These are in fact boobs.
These are tits.
Now going to
This here boobs.
going to our person on the ground. Yes, we've done a survey, and these are the boobs. It's quite amazing. These
Please show us the bobs.
the bobs and the vagines. The vagines have it, and the bobs.
Oh my god, what's happening? You didn't introduce me.
This is bust.
I didn't introduce nobody but Black Mitch
You
and
did. We
me
said
because
both.
it's just us. We all
I was gonna
we
say-
all the
Right,
people on the
you're
show.
You don't realize it, but we're actually doing all of the
It's
extra
only seven
voices.
black-
We are all of them.
Yeah, it's a crazy cast that we're just sitting across from each other, and we're just doing these voices.
We're the most.
We're hopping mic for mic.
We're the most advanced parrots that you've ever come across in your life.
That was me, by the way. I just did that whole thing.
That's right.
The person who just did the whole thing is our Charlie Impaler.
Our trade.
Whoa. Whoa.
She's calling kitties.
Whoa.
Pritch.
What's happening? Are you having a stroke?
She actually had 2.5 stroke.
Centipede, stop touching the mic.
To Boston.
What is happening?
She press.
Prince of penetration.
There you go.
You can't say it in that voice though. Like you can't moan
Yeah, that
out
was
Prince of
wrong.
Penetration.
You sounded like Delilah at night or whatever that bitch's name is on the fucking.
We gotta collect
4.5.
ourselves. We can't be bussing and be like,
Sweetie is dying right now.
What you on there yelling? What you on there yelling for?
Dying.
Why you?
My tummy hurts.
her tummy bursting.
Bussin'. That tummy bussin'. Oh my god, it's so aggressive.
Prince of penetration. Our Charlie
Hello, thank you. There you go. You got it. And I'm very proud. I'm very proud of you.
Just burly.
Hello, people. I've been talking for a long time, so you've heard this voice. Hello, I'm here.
It's him. He live in color.
I've been drinking since 7:30, so things are going to get reckless. Just to throw it in perspective, it's been about 5 hours.
Have you been drinking watermelon?
Nah.
It's like that song that
That's-
Beyonce said.
I know that.
I've been
wood.
drinking.
I know that wood. Surfboard.
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 Surfboard. I got that
I've
board.
been drinking watermelons.
Beyonce is garbage.
The problem is Beyonce was actually drinking whole watermelons.
Like the actual.
She just pops a plastic straw on the top and then just drains it until it's wrinkly like a raisin.
If Beyonce's doing
Surfboard.
that, If Beyonce's doing that, she got oral skills out of this world.
Why do you think Jay-Z looking like he does now? Like
She's
a raisin.
with Jay-Z because of that money, because that nigga's got man titties right now, and he looks like the lamest dude you've ever seen in your fucking life.
Because she's surfboarding him.
Y'all want to see this questionable
Y'all know that
photo?
wait.
Cool J?
It's not that.
Why you keep touching the cover?
First of all, yeah, you
can't be umbilican.
Y'all know that meme where it's like Jay-Z, it's from a music video. He's like trying to leave, and he in the fucking wife beater. Trying to
why?
Fucking, I forget which music video it's from, but it's a classic. But yeah, that picture of him in LL, like some crack rock nation shit. I don't know what's going on.
Why does he look like he's wearing a hard hat? He's doing some Village People shit there.
That's a Kango hat.
Ooh.
And they're
they look rocked out.
They weren't very popular in the day until LL Cool J made them popular, and they looked like they were in a sweaty fucking. Like
them niggas ain't got no shirts on.
No, they do an ecstasy.
They look like.
And what's his name? Got a fucking wife beater.
They look like they just got done drunk wrestling.
They doing some oil wrestling on ecstasy.
How come y'all don't ever oil wrestle?
I've seen this. Excuse me. Before.
Nobody's paid us.
Me and Liz be bored, and y'all niggas don't ever fucking oil wrestle or nothing.
Have you ever provided oil?
We have a pool, and y'all don't pay enough.
Have you ever?
Well, we pay y'all with our attention and love and affections.
Have you ever provided oil and then stood in the middle of two of us and just said fight real quick like Mortal Kombat? No, you're
That's
not.
Honestly all it
you're
really
not
takes.
even putting in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her about this. We gonna get this going. We gonna get y'all nice.
The backyard is really, really sandy.
That's fine.
You say that, then we come trailing in oily sand.
One of my good friends, his ex-girlfriend, they broke up, and then she was talking about how she used to like us fucking like wrestling around and shit, and I was like, I don't like it. Then she tried to bang me. It was too much history because I was the best man at his wedding.
And then the person who was at the wedding with him getting married.
No, that wasn't his wife. It was his ex-girlfriend. And she wasn't hot. She wasn't hot enough to ruin my friendship.
Would it have ruined the friendship though, or would it have just been
Is there someone who could be hot enough that would be like, you know what, fuck this nigga, I'm with her?
Yeah, there's plenty of people.
Note to self:
think about somebody that's really hot in your mind, and think about a regular person, and think about fuck them. Duh.
Do people always look hot though? That's an arguable thing. Like, no,
I've never seen Selma Hayek not look attractive.
You got to find what's hot.
Have you been with her when she go into bed?
Yeah, you got to find what's hot to you. Is what I mean.
I feel like
I prefer the natural look. I prefer you to look good without all that fucking makeup and eyelashes and fucking. Bro, if you got to fucking. If we're going to fucking bed and you got to take 20 pounds of shit off to fucking, and then you look completely different, that's not what I want. I like the natural.
I agree.
Yeah, but what if before you wake up she puts all the shit back on? So you're just like, oh.
You never see the.
You never know.
Eventually, it's
you only
gonna
have
happen.
to see her at night.
Eventually, it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we're gonna get drunk together, and I'm going to dick her down heavy, and she's gonna pass out, and she's gonna wake up with makeup all over the goddamn bed and shit. I'm like, why is there fucking half of your face on the goddamn bed?
And she looks at you and says, I'm bussing. Don't worry about it. I'm bussing.
Cause bitch, I'm bussing.
And
half her fucking cheek is down like by her chin. And
you got to get the fuck.
Some rouge.
You got to get the fuck out of here. You got to get out of here now.
Even if she's mid-bus.
Here's the thing. So at what line, right, do you draw? Because it's not necessarily a typical thing for like men to wear makeup unless they are gay. So that ain't got shit to do with me. But like, straight dudes, right? At what point is it too much makeup? Are you just not supposed to wear any makeup?
Once it changes the shape of your whole fucking face, that's too much.
Once your skin tone is completely different from that of your fucking your chest, then it's too fucking
that
much.
One also.
That should be wild to me. Like, wow, bitch, you a whole different color on your face.
When your eyelashes look like caterpillars, it's too fucking much. Calm down. Your shit's not that long.
So, bussin'. My ex, she used to put some makeup on her, right above her, She didn't have
Her
boobs.
testicles?
Yeah, she didn't have boobs. I'd say pectoral muscles.
It is a thing.
Yeah, she used to put some makeup to make it look like she had some shadows there.
She was trying to contour.
She
her
contoured
tits.
her boobs.
Yeah,
That
she ain't
is a
got
thing.
no titties. She'd like draw on some little makeup there, and oh
Space
man,
Woman's fucking amazed right now.
you want to talk about some disappointment? You'd be like, oh man, those look great in pictures, and then yeah, nah, there was
Okay, so as a part of the itty bitty community, like, right, the itty bitty community is not something to be played with. All right, we didn't choose this life. This life chose us, and it's fine. We live by it. We fucking strive by it, and it breaks my heart to know.
She was taking some cheat codes. She was putting some.
Breaks
some-
your heart to know you could have been
some
doing these
makeup.
tricks a long time ago.
So the thing is, like, when I was young, and when I mean young, I mean like a middle schooler, like 12, 13, I was like, I'm gonna get boob job when I get older, because, you know, like, boobs and, you know, being womanly. Yeah, this means
Ain't
I need
no
boobs. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that, like, my body developed the way that it's naturally supposed to. So by, you know, altering that, I may look fucking weird, but also it's just like expensive, and it's not really something that will, if I don't love myself now, doing that doesn't necessarily make me love myself, you know?
You don't know
But that's
because you
a
don't
whole-
have new boobs.
That's true. So I was like
It could be
whatever,
a trap though.
to each
You
their
could
own.
just stare in the mirror for hours, forget to feed yourself, die.
you know, I feel like,
Just flex.
here's the thing. While I say
Pop silicone.
While I say this, do I think that having bigger boobs would be fun? Absolutely. Absolutely.
But
Just-
what about your back?
Just fucking jiggling them bitches around. Like, I can't wear shirts that have cleavage. I got this fucking gap in between my goddamn chest. It looks goofy. I don't have
This nigga being
no
extra.
type of fucking cleavage. There's no cleavage. It's not a thing. I think the cleavage looks good on other bitches. I'm like, ooh, let me get that shit too. Don't have it. I don't have it. It's fine. It's whatever. I've accepted it.
Did you ever think about stealing theirs?
Just stealing some of their boobs.
Mm-hmm. Just stealing them.
You know, if it was an option, yeah.
Taking a little pinch of titty.
Mm-hmm.
Little pinch.
I mean, in theory, yeah, like, wow, like, why can't you just give me a little bit?
Little
Because
pinch
clearly
titty.
you don't want it all.
Give me a
And
little-
then, like, now.
Fucking tit
We're-
socialist.
give me a crumb of titty.
And
you
now
got
we're
all that
both
titty over
fucking-
there. Why can't you just give me a little bit
Just
of titty?
share.
Fucking socialist.
Share it. Give me some of your titty. You have too much.
Everybody equal titty.
Everybody needs equal titties over here, okay?
Headbutt it. Fixed it. Bam.
It actually worked.
Like the 1980s technology.
Technical Black Mitch.
You just chucked tickled over there.
Okay.
It worked.
Holy shit.
No, but for real, I feel like titties for everybody, bro.
Titties for everybody.
That's your platform in 2024.
I feel like
Listen to what you
everybody
said.
should have titties.
Listen to what you said.
Listen, here's the thing.
Poor
Okay.
Voiles
Everybody?
with some titties.
This is the far left Democrat shit. This is the far left Democrat shit that we're
Yeah,
afraid
now
of.
this is that
If
shit,
you
man.
want them, here's the thing. Again, like I said, I feel like my body, you know, the way that God designed me was like, bitch, you're not supposed to be around here with no fucking double D's. It would look stupid. Everybody in this room know it would look stupid if I had some fucking tig old bitties. But like,
God's afraid
they
of
couldn't.
Boston.
I mean, they could still be a little bigger, you know, just a little. And I could wear like them tops I got that's supposed to have the nice cleavage.
First of all, why are you buying tops where your cleavage already doesn't fit? Because do you think you're gonna grow into them, or I don't understand.
Nigga, first of all, okay.
Ooh, that's aggressive. Okay.
Niggar, okay.
Ooh,
I like to wear
Nagor?
Nigger.
Niggar.
How do you feel about the soft O?
I thought it was
Nigor.
I thought it was a hard AR.
Nigor.
Nigger. Yar.
Arg.
It's like a pirate.
That's me, aggressive.
I'm just trying to live my best
I
life,
was just
right?
asking a question. Jeez.
I'm trying to live my best life. I'm working with what I motherfucking got. Okay, like
I understand that.
I need these companies to work with me, working with them. That's how it goes. Let's work with each other. Okay, make my little boobs look good.
Oh,
Don't make them look like,
little boobs. I don't think that's the
little
way it works.
boobs.
I don't think the clothes are the thing that surgeries do. I don't think that's the way it works.
Fuck a surgery, bro. Like, I could never. It just seems like too much. It's too invasive. And then also, are we not going to acknowledge all the wonky ass titties? There's too many wonky fucking boobs from surgeries, wonky asses, wonky tummies, wonky cheeks,
You don't like
lips,
you don't like the cross-eyed
eyes,
nipples?
nose. No,
You can't be going.
I don't.
You can't be going to fucking goddamn garage doctors and getting your tits done.
Exactly. And I also can't be paying $15,000. So it's like, I just have to deal with what I have.
They'll pay for themselves.
Allegedly. If
Maybe.
you play it right.
They'll pay for themselves. You gotta do it the right way.
If you're internet savvy, they'll pay
Just
for
wear
themselves.
Okay, wait. So speaking of internet savvy people, right? I get that artists, like musical artists, particularly have a team of people who are supposed to help them progress in their musical career. Whether that means, finding different beats for them, or, finding song lyrics or songwriters or concepts and videos or features, whatever the fuck it is, right? You're supposed to help this person get it. And, I found it interesting. So last year, probably in the middle of last year, I want to say maybe around May or June-ish, July, I don't know, sometime in the summer, I heard a song from Post Malone. And it struck me as odd because I was like, wow, I feel like I've heard this before, or something similar to it. And I had, because there was a song by an artist called More, which is way less known than Post Malone, obviously. And to this day, like, his version of that song only has like 600,000 views. And it came out December of 2019. Whereas Post Malone's song that kind of bit it, which I can't blame Posty Austin himself. I don't know the whole situation. I know that he has a team of people who provide shit for him and like, hey, do this, blah, 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 blah. And it's a whole collaboration. So I can't necessarily say he did this. But I do think as an artist that you do have some responsibility to make sure that you're not biting other people's shit. But nevertheless, he came up with that song Circles, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard by now because it has over 300 million views on the music video itself. And then with the fucking just audio version, it has over 70 million views. Which, again, shows, like, just from 2019. Which just shows, like, the scope that he is able to reach versus the artist. And if you were to listen to the two songs, again, Past the Hours by More and Circles by Post Malone, you will hear the uncanny, like, similar cadence to it. Like, it is what it is. Like, no, he doesn't copy the lyrics verbatim. And the beat is changed slightly. But if you listen to them back to back, there's literally no doubt that somebody who Posty's team had heard the More song. It was like, yes, this is a good song. Let's have him make a song like it. It is what it fucking is. Whatever. But what made me bring this up was yesterday I had heard a song from Schwifty and Doja Cat Which
is this the nickname for like the sugar frosted cornflakes, or not cornflakes, but the sugar frosted wheats or whatever?
Who's a wheat?
Schaweeite? Huh? That's not it. Am I getting that wrong?
Maybe. I don't know.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Oops.
Oh no.
Okay. You good, bro? So the Schaweeite and Doja Cat song. I was leaving work, 5 p.m. whatever, and I, looking for music to listen to, and YouTube suggested to me this new song by Schaweeite featuring Doja Cat. So, excuse me. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll click it. Why not? I want to hear it. So I'm driving home, I'm listening. I can't watch a video while I'm driving because I'm responsible. And I'm like, wow, this sounds...
She said, disclaimer-wise, because she totally watching that video. You can't watch Doja Cat while watching her swing dead ass.
Dead ass all around in a circle.
She busting.
She busting ass.
No, she was she was bursting.
Bursting ass. It's just how it goes.
So
That ass is bust.
I'm listening to it, and I'm like, this kind of reminded me of a song I've heard a few months ago. And the song it reminded me of was a song called Best Friend. Or no, it's called BFF, Best Friend Forever, by Schaweeite, which is a music group featuring two sisters. They both, they light skin Wonder Twin shit. The one got her look, the other one got her look. They together. One raps, one sings. It's a whole fucking thing.
One of them does shape of something in water. One of them does something awesome.
They cute. They whatever. They
Neither of them take shape of tampon.
they just do what they motherfucking do.
Or
right?
bursting.
And they've been making music for a while, and but they're like a lesser known artist. They're mostly popular on like Instagram and YouTube, which is not the case obviously for Schaweeite and Doja Cat.
I was gonna say, or Doja, babe.
So again, with this song, I heard the song. I'm like, wow, this sounds kind of like the song I've heard from Schaweeite, maybe. Like, 'cause I know they did like a BFF song a couple months ago, and it has a very similar vibe and concept from what I'm hearing. And when I went home, I was interested enough to watch the video because I like Doja Cat. I won't say that Sweetie's, she just there. I don't care for her. I don't dislike her. I don't like her. She just motherfucking there, So like, it is what it is. So I was like, let me watch the video. And I'm watching the video. And I listen to the song again. I'm like, am I crazy, or does this actually remind me of the Schaweeite video? Like the whole Schaweeite song. And I went back and I listened to it, and I'm like, wow, you know what? This is the same fucking song, basically, just sped up. And obviously they changed, the lyrics. Like, it's not the same exact lyrics, but it's the same concept over the same type of beat. With again, like the same aesthetic. And
now, is that the same as the as Vanilla Ice and Queen, though, with Ice Ice Baby and Under Pressure?
I will say no-ish, but I mean, at the same, maybe I don't know.
Vanilla Ice had to split his money between so many people. He's not making any money off of that shit at all.
The thing is like, in this day and age, the way that the internet works, like, there's not really, I feel like, an excuse for you as an artist to bite somebody else's shit and just be like, yeah, I did this. And so when I went back and I listened to watched the video, and I was like, wow, this seems like their shit. I was like, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe this is just, how I'm feeling. And I was like, let me take it to the internet and see what the fuck the people saying, because motherfuckers on Twitter and Instagram, they not going.
It's the court of opinion.
It's the court of opinion. And if they not saying shit, then, you know, whatever. It must not be that big of a deal. I can still feel how I feel, but it must not be that big of a thing. So I went on Instagram and I went to their page, and they, like, the sorority girls, they had posted something about it. They tagged Schwifty, they tagged Doja Cat, and they had that little, you know,
direct beef?
That fucking emoji where it's like the fucking crazy eyes, and it's like the little squiggly eyebrows and shit.
Oh,
it's like,
direct beef.
Yeah. Like, they just posted and like the little emoji with the fucking monocle.
Oh, so they only, no words, just
emoji.
Ooh.
Emoji talk only. Like, ooh, bitch, I see you. What is this?
Ooh, like a let's see here what's going on.
Yes.
Sort of. Ooh.
Now what makes it worse is that several, like, Schwifty fan pages and Doja Cat fan pages, you could tell by, like, their fucking names and shit, were commenting, like, oh,
thick thighs save lives, 69.
Who even are you guys? Nobody wants to copy you anyway, and blah, blah. But it's like, it's weird because you are on their post, so like, how are you?
Right.
So
you obviously
clearly
knew
you
that
do know who they are, or like you're just being fucking weird and checking tags, like
able to figure out down the line enough.
Yeah, it's just a whole strange situation. I am glad they were aware of it, you know. And I think what had happened was because they had posted like a picture where it was showing like kind of like all these side by sides from the music videos, and then different like screenshots of like DMs and stuff people sent them on Twitter, where it was like, because the Doja Cat and Schwifty song was supposed to be like a special premiere or something. It was like a sneak peek and blah 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 blah. And so I guess people had saw it and they were tagging this other group, like I said, you know, it was like, hey, damn, this remind me of y'all song.
Is this just quote unquote remind me?
Yeah, like, oh wait, is this not the same song? Like, what's happening? And I mean, I'm sure Doja and Schwifty are gonna get away with it because, you know, like,
it's a hit song.
And they're the bigger artist. But you know what's funny is even Schwifty on their post where they, you know, were like, you know how they had all the emojis and stuff, she said, OMG, so sorry, like, we'll make sure to add you guys in the creds, my idols. That Schwifty went ahead and commented, and that's what she put, bro. Yeah.
That's some undercut type shit right there.
My idols, like, you know, you bitch, you don't have to fucking be
extra
extra with the shit.
Yeah,
like, come on,
you don't have to rub it in and be like, oh, I loved you guys. Like, nah.
Oh my god, you guys are the fucking best.
That's some.
Just admit the shit. Be like, ooh, you know, like, I feel like, honestly,
this was a great track. Oh my god, I'm dying over here. Thank y'all.
I feel like the least they could do that would actually maybe make or hold some weight for them, because again, like, these sisters, they're like a musical group. They, you know, they're trying to push their own shit. So I feel like the most that they could do to aid this would be like have maybe a remix of the version they did featuring the original girls and, like, you know, promote them.
Right. Something that points back and be like, hey, these are the people that did this, but we're improving on it.
Which is not necessarily like it's, you know, they came up with the concept of girls being BFFs or anything, but it's literally like, I don't know if you remember, but like how the song sounds and just the whole fucking concept of it in general as like very, is bitten.
It's scalp.
It is fucking bitten. They're like, oh wow, we see this and these girls aren't fucking popular, but you know what? We can make this and we can make this a thing with like these girls. And again, I'm not saying it was necessarily Schwifty or Doja or anybody like that, but
there was
whoever
some
the fuck
in
on
the
their
industry
team
who knew their sound.
Mostly on Schwifty's team, because it's Schwifty's song featuring Doja Cat. Like, and again, we know Schwifty to be the bitch who got all her fucking popular songs based off of other people's songs.
She already known for the stealing shit.
Yeah,
life.
and it's like, which is weird because, I mean, I don't know if y'all, I mean, I'm sure you guys do, but remember back in the day, like, mixtapes and stuff, like, it was usually just, like, you know, an artist singing or rapping over an existing beat to an existing song. It wasn't something new. You know what I mean? And like all of Schwifty's biggest songs are basically mixtape fucking singles. The Icy Girl shit is on My Neck, My Back beat. One of the biggest fucking songs ever. And then
Which,
she got
hold on, wait, what is Schwifty's version about? Because like
being an icy girl, I don't fucking know.
How you? Oh my god, I'm dying. How are you gonna cross those two over?
Listen, it's not that great of a song. It's just that it's on the My Neck, My Back beat that people fucking like it. And then you got the rich nigga, hey figure, that's my type. That's my type, nigga, that's my type. That's a fucking Freak League beat. Everybody likes Freak League, and it's a great beat. It's a timeless beat.
I was
so
ready to
obviously,
throw my hands up.
Yeah, that song fucking works. Okay, great. So you got that other big song. Then you got the fucking the Too Short shit. The song she stole from Too Short, where it's like tap 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 in. I feel like it's Blow the Whistle. It might be a different song, but I think it's Blow the Whistle. But anyways, it's like a popular Too Short song. But all of her popular bussin' songs that are on the radio and in the clubs and all that shit are literally derived from previously owned and established sounds. So it's not fucking crazy to think that somebody on her goddamn team stole this shit from them as well.
Had an R&B playlist on Spotify and was just like, nah, this.
I mean, it could be.
We can rewrite this.
It could be a coincidence, but at the same time, like, it just doesn't seem like one of those things that is. It just truly doesn't. It seems like somebody was like, yeah, I like how this sounds. We could maybe fine tune this and make it better and bigger. Which is what they did. They sped up the beat. They changed it just a tiny bit. It was like, let's get Schwifty and Doja on it. You know, like, listen, and it fucking worked. Because I do. I like that version of the song. I like the other version of the song. Like, it's not a bad song, but that's because I liked the first version anyway. You know what I mean? And they copied it enough that it... Whatever. But
keep it going.
I just feel like artists, just like Post Malone, Schwifty, Doja Cat, whoever.
Whoa, why
the
are you bringing Post Malone into this?
Because we were talking about him, like he stole that shit from More.
Give an example. No, you can't.
I gave the example.
No. You gave the example
of Past the Hours, where he stole that song and made it into circles.
Oof, and it was close.
It was damn near identical.
Post Maloney, though. Mr. Maloney Baloney is stealing songs.
Again, I don't know if it was particularly him or somebody on his goddamn team.
You hope they at least paid well for it.
But either way, like, you as an artist, I feel like are responsible for the shit that you put out.
Right.
And if you're biting people's shit, you are still responsible for it, whether or not you're aware of it or not.
How's your feelings on if an artist does bite on another artist's shit, but they end up being more popular than the original song? Like, let's say you take a relatively unknown song and you catapult it into fame with your rendition of that song. Do you think that's still...
I think it's fucked up.
And
I feel like it's fucked up if you don't acknowledge the original artist. And you say,
okay, so
if you do not at any point say, this is where I got the inspo from to make this shit, then yes,
in a
it
CD,
is fucked
though,
up.
where you if they put it on the jacket cover of the CD that thank you to this song for the original backtrack.
We in 2021.
Where are you supposed to acknowledge that at then?
We in 2021, boo boo. We not doing shit on jackets or CDs.
Are you supposed to stop the
on
middle
your
of the song
goddamn all your pages? On all of the pages, because that's what people pay attention to.
Where are you supposed to stop and give them acknowledgement then? So
on all of your pages, because that is what people pay attention to.
They
pay attention to your fucking Twitter page, your Instagram page, your Facebook goddamn page,
but
your OnlyFans page, whatever page. Like, that's
Post
apparently
Malone does not have OnlyFans. I'd be fucking broken. A little bit.
Only
of my
his
soul.
fans wrote it.
Oh God. But okay, so all right, so let's say you come out with a hit song, but you use the backtrack of another song, which ain't in the music world is not totally
it's not unheard
uncommon.
of. Yeah.
So where are you supposed to draw the line of if I did that though, I would acknowledge
where I got, because at the end of the
Maybe
day, I wouldn't have been able.
Money, though.
He did not. He did not. He literally did not. If I was
getting the books,
if I was in that situation, well, first of all, I wouldn't want to be in that situation because I'm somebody who like prides myself on individuality, uniqueness. Like, I do not want to be like other people, and even if I did, I don't, like, it's just not something I fucking want. I want everybody to have their own fucking thing.
Yeah.
And that's just something I care about. So if in that situation, like maybe I heard something from someone that I like, I was like, yeah, this inspires me. I feel like I make something like similar or off this beat. I would acknowledge the fact that I got the inspo from this person.
Are you supposed to do that during the song?
Especially, well, I don't really know how that, I don't know. I can't say for sure. But, I mean, if it sounded similar enough the way that them two fucking songs sounded, I feel like,
listening to the songs afterwards, they were very, very, very close. That was maybe drum beats and tempo.
And I had played it for my other friends because, like, I had talked about the Post Malone thing a year when it happened, like with people at my job and stuff like that. But, I was like, whatever, let it go. And then this shit happened today or yesterday with like Schaweeite and Doja Cat. I was like, wow, this must really fucking be a thing. And looking more into it, it's like,
They tell you, hey, if you want that money, just let us know. But if you don't want that money or don't notice, then we're just going to keep stealing your shit.
Then we're just going to keep doing it. And it's like, okay.
It's hard to find fault in that only because
it's so faulty because it's not you. It's not genuine. And like, I take art and creating maybe a little more seriously than other people do. I don't know, but I feel like it's something that's like a part of you, and if you're doing it superficially, then what's the point of fucking doing it?
Well, all right, so is it superficial to hear a good song, be like, I really love this song, but then putting your own twist on it? Like, you're not
it's not necessarily superficial, but you should acknowledge, again, where because if you're biting that much of it from someone else, then you need to acknowledge where that came from. True. Because it wasn't from you.
True.
It fucking wasn't.
You're getting it. Yeah. So
it wasn't.
That's fair.
So like, I'm not saying that you can't, because obviously, like, as an artist, like, it's literally, or just as a person in general, it's impossible to go through this life and not draw from your experiences and things that you see and interact with and whatever the case. So like, that is a thing. But if you were going to invest yourself into something particular that came from someone else and you want to try to, I feel like you do have a duty to acknowledge that, hey, yes, this product is my thing, but I was inspired by this person because they started doing it first. I think it is. I think it's important to do that. It doesn't matter to everybody, but like, I think it goes a long way. It really does, especially like with something like art, because it doesn't really get recognized like that, and people don't necessarily respect it. So
not even close.
No, they don't. So like, you spent all your time on this and crafting this thing, and somebody's like, yeah, I like the aesthetic of that. Let me tweak it a little bit. And they fucking
drum line in it.
Blow up on your shit and don't say a goddamn thing about you. You're like,
which, I could definitely see where that sucks. You put the groundwork in, and all they did was add a shitty drum line to it. But
I'm not saying that like people owe you anything for creating what you wanted to create, because they don't. But at the same time, I just feel like it'd be better to.
What's the point of a shout out? I mean, if you're gonna give me money or a shout out, I'd rather fucking take the money.
Maybe.
So at that point, like,
maybe.
All right, if you're a person that really doesn't care about the limelight at all, you're not raising a fuss because you saw this video come out, and you know, nobody cared that was the thing there. So, like, right, they're not going to offer you any money because technically in a court of law, you've changed it enough that it's a parody or whatever the case is. I mean, at that point, do you really care enough to be like, oh, you give me credit? Yeah.
I mean, it depends. I feel like it definitely depends. If this is something you're using as your livelihood, then it probably matters a little bit more to you.
If you're relying on that royalty check.
Yes. Than if you're somebody who's just doing this for fun. I mean, and even if you are somebody who's like waiting on the check, like for me personally, I don't feel like it's worth like trying to go back and forth with people, you know? Like I just don't. I will create what I gotta fucking create. And people will subscribe to it or not, god damn it. Like I'm not gonna sit here and try to politic to you while you need to buy or like my shit or support my shit or whatever the fuck. Feel how the fuck you want to feel. If you feel like I stole from other people, whatever. Feel how you want to feel. I just want to get my shit out.
Which, again, fair. As an artist, that should be the goal of every artist. But, on the same token, do you think, and this is just wild speculation, do you think Schwifty and Doja Cat, Schwifty
Get Schwifty with Schwifty.
Yeah, Schwifty and Doja Cat may have brought positive limelight.
No,
to the original song. Because
maybe they did.
Maybe
I feel
other
like
people are like, I want to see what the original song sounded like.
I think that might have happened. Like I think people.
You looked into it for that reason.
But I only because I had already knowledge of the original one. I had heard it, so and I was like, "This is reminding me of something I've already heard."
You're a special case in that they already appreciated the original.
Yeah, it wasn't even that because I didn't feel no way type of about the original. You know,
you weren't bussing over the original.
No, I was not bursting. I wasn't. I didn't really feel any type of way about it either way. I was like, okay, I guess this cute little thing they got, and I, moved on with my life. But
now I transferred them to you. Congratulations. Next 30 minutes.
No.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I would hope that the original artist would garner enough wherewithal.
They definitely, from yesterday to today, they've had over 200,000 views on that video. So I definitely think that there has been some sort of
So it has helped to a degree. I mean, maybe not. How old is that video originally?
About 3 months.
No, so that's a lot.
But they only had about 300,000 views, 350,000 views, and they almost 570.
They almost doubled it over one person remaking that song. So that's pretty impressive.
I mean, yeah. Which again, these are big people. Schwifty and Doja Cat
are huge. So
they're huge. And they're not even the biggest bitches in the game, but
they close. But they're big enough to almost double your viewership.
Yeah.
So I think that's a win-win, really. In the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have gotten some publicity off the shit, for sure. But time is a lie. It's already only an hour into this bitch, which seems like a lie, but
it seems like a lie because time is a lie.
Time is a lie. I don't believe in it. I don't subscribe to it. I just be living. These motherfuckers is asleep.
They dead. They dead out. So we may have to hold that out for next week.
We're going to hold it out for the next time.
They got some not sponsored by Mickey D's.
And all the not sponsored by. So many nuggers. So many
dirty nuggers.
Too many nuggers and sauces. We made it to an hour though, which I am impressed.
That was an hour that was just bussing with content.
Was it?
It was boss.
I feel like it's a lot of bullshit, but we'll see. I'll listen to it.
You know, whatever. If it doesn't pan out, then this is the best of. The best of bands, I guess.
It is what it motherfucking is, biatch.
You think that would wake somebody up, but it didn't.
These niggas is over here.
They did.
Whole eyes closed. Ooh, there you go.
A little nod. Oh, he's going down. He's going down. He's going down. He's going down. Oh, he touching it. He touching that mic. He back up. He buoying.
This man over here, he fucking
Big Boss is in a distinguished pose.
He is posed.
He looking like he
very regal.
Yeah, he's voting on something. He's contemplating. He's getting one of the. Oh, he cracking them.
Yes, he's very very smooth with the face.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But
I'm gonna start calling him Uncle Scar. Prince Penetration, penetrating
why
with
you
them
eyeball
eyes.
me like that? Goddamn.
Prince Penetration, giving them.
I'm tired, boy.
This nigga over here looking like he just done.
I'm tired.
He
tired,
bursting.
boss.
I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. I go back to sleep.
He tired, boss.
Why are you touching the mic?
He's shaking that bush.
Hold on. He tired, boss.
Shaking that bush, boss. Bussin'.
Bitch, we bust.
We burst.
We're bursting.
Oh, that's wrong.
We're bursting at the seams.
Burst.
Wow.
Song that I'm okay with.
Is this an ASMR video? Wow. Look at all this burst.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Somebody could call stars because we are bursting. Juicy.
Lead us on out. Lead us on
All
out
right,
there,
I'm gonna
Space
lead us
Boy.
out, I guess, or whatever, because niggas will sleep. But okay, so
Good episode.
we is doing here. It's
Amen. And a woman.
an amen, a woman.
A woman.
Okay, just please, these are the fucking main important things. If you take anything away from the show, take these things. Okay, brush your teeth, brush your cheeks, clean your cheeks.
Wait, do you have to brush and clean? Because I've only been doing like one or the other.
One or the other should
One
suffice.
or the other.
One or the other should suffice. Your teeth, your cheeks, your meats.
Oh shit! You gotta add the meats in there too. Now, all right. So should
Clean the meats.
should you be cleaning from the cheeks to the meats? Like, should it be a constant wash?
I think you
all the
should
way
clean
around?
from the meat to the cheek if you're gonna do it in a one swoop motion. If
One a
not,
week?
Just do it separate. Just go
So
ahead and do it
should
separate.
it be a meat to cheek in 1 week?
I think that should be okay. Maybe twice, but
Twice,
once at
depending
least.
on your activity.
Yeah, once
obviously.
at least, meat to cheek,
Mm.
brushing your teeth, brushing hair, clean underwear, and
That's
taking care.
vital.
So if you can't do those things, then fucking fall off a goddamn cliff. I don't know what to tell you. Just fucking take care of yourself, stupid assholes. Love you guys. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.